Okay, if you're wondering what this screen damage is, whilst I was actually adding this patch cables to headphone jack shenanigans, you know why? I figured out why the bass was bad. It may sound really stupid, but that is exactly what happened. They wired up the left audio channel to the audio ground. So that's why I almost blew up my headphones when I connected the ground to that, because I was sending 2 volts across my headphones, but now there's a new problem. I don't know if it's still playing though, but... No, it's not playing, but... Hopefully I can try this out with DAB. That is... pretty damn loud. Problem is if I go even louder... Oh dear. That's overvolting it. Okay, well, after showing that, I'm not gonna do that again, because, well, if I turn on my DSP... Well, it still has the volume control on my headphones, so I can actually limit the volume, but there's one more problem. That's clipping the DSP. That is genuinely clipping the DSP. And I was testing this. I was playing a 50Hz tone over Bluetooth. When I turned it up to the maximum, there was no clipping until before that. And I turned it up to the maximum. The DSP is clipping out bad and we need to protect. Yeah, it just went into protect on one channel. Right audio channel turned off. But luckily, there's not that much of a big deal right now. I don't want to ruin the sound quality. Because I turned up the volume a little bit. The DSP has inbuilt volume, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh well, at least the bass is back now. Same can't be said for the LCD. But, hang on. I'll show you something. Okay, so the amount of pins on this LCD is 10. This is the model number. You won't find anything looking that up, but now. Let's hope we can find an LCD with about this pin arrangement. SSCR, or what was that? SSGR. It could be SSCR or SSGR. But it could also be SSOR, I don't know. It's up to you to figure that out. Oh, there's more to that. Okay, hang on. Oh my gosh, removing the clip is such a helpful thing here. Look, that SDA, SCL, CSB, RS, and G and D. That's an SPI screen. Now I just have to look up one with the exact same pinout. That is hopefully able to find. Hopefully for cheap, because I already bought the charging circuit for this. Might as well not give up on it, because yeah, this thing needs a new panel. That panel's about to die because it's my fault. I should have unscrewed it. I thought it would mess up the thing, but then I found those pegs too late. After I was already going like, yeah, just pushing down the headphone jack because I don't have soldering braid, and then I heard, I was like, shit. I looked back and saw lines on the panel, and yeah, that was that then. But let's hope I can, or y'all, let's hope we can just track down these pins and find a compatible panel, because I want this to work again. Also, the manual says it's 2-inch. This could be, I don't know what resolution. I'm gonna count the pixels. Okay, well, I'm gonna make a quick photo then after I clean the screen. Okay, well, this is a failed short, I guess, but It is an important failed short because this has to do with the Audizio, which I've not made a video on yet, and I've already killed kinda. Also, this foam stunk because I kept touching it with my soldering iron. Like it just reeked of burning shit. Like I mean, but yeah, look at my beautiful patch cables though. Let me tell you which wire was the hardest one. Is the one near that get thing with the too much solder on it and the headphone jack. You know why I left it there? Because I'm worried about breaking the wire again. That thing was so difficult to get on like that. Oh my gosh. And at least I got a good headphone jack out of it. And at least I can change the volume using the DSP and not turn up the volume too high. And hopefully it doesn't turn up too high in my pocket. Oh well. Let's hope we can find a new panel so that we can fix this broken one. Yeah, well, I'll put this back together and make the photo.